Must be nearly live. I'm going live. Welcome everyone to my house party. This is going live, and this is our first try at getting it right. And I'm not too sure. I've got a new shirt on, just a very special. So we love you, NHS, and just to imply. So hello everybody, and welcome to Brewer's house party. Not sure how this is going to go because I would have had issues with my phone. But I'm hoping that Mike is there and is going to connect to some people. Now, who I wanted to talk to and let and share the world out there is the fact that I want to introduce you to Aaron Frith. So, Aaron Frith, I'm going to invite you to come live, and I'm going to hope it all works. There
Hello.
he is.
Hey.
Hello, Aaron.
Hello, Mark. You all right?
You're not Aaron. You're not that Aaron, the good-looking one I saw on TV with the beautiful long hair. This is outrageous. What have you done to yourself?
Well, I did it for charity. My granddad's got terminal cancer, so I did the Brave the Shave. So I shaved it all.
Fantastic. Oh, well done, mate. Well done. Congratulations to you. Yeah. But I mean, I think it was a reason. I was trying to think. But firstly, a great big congratulations to last weekend.
Thank you. Yeah, it was
How
good.
Exciting that must have been.
Oh, it was. It was exciting. It was nerve-wracking to watch it, but I'm glad I've got quite a good reception from it.
We had more than a good reception, Aaron. Yeah. It was a tremendous reception. Let me just introduce, ladies and gentlemen, for everyone who don't know, Aaron Frith was on BGT. He didn't get onto the ITV, which I was disgusted about, Aaron, because you deserve it. He got 4 great big yeses, and he was on the unseen bits. So you can go and look at that, and you can see it on YouTube, can't you?
Yep, that's it. I think it's on 300,000 views at the moment. So.
Yeah, but don't be cocky about it, Aaron. I don't need to give you big figures. I mean, I've probably got 2 people listen to us now. So that's my point, Aaron. You don't make me feel good. Aaron, tell us. People say, why Aaron Frith? The reason why I chose Aaron Frith is because he sent me a beautiful text saying, like, do you remember me? I've been coming to Potters for how many years? All your life?
Yeah, all my life, since I was 6 months old, really. My mum and dad brought me, and I did my first performance at Potters one of the karaoke lunchtimes. So,
what did you sing, Aaron? Tell me what did you sing?
The song I sung was "Cry Me a River," Mark Brewer, and I was petrified. I was so nervous. But ever since that, I just had my confidence get bigger and bigger.
Who would have believed it? Who would have believed that just singing "Cry Me a River," which is one of my unfortunate songs I can't say properly, but the fact that you did "Cry Me a River" at Potters, and the next thing you sing yourself. How old was you when you did "Cry Me a River"?
I think I was. Well, I'm 21 now, and I think I was around 14, 13.
Yeah.
So quite a few years ago. So yeah, it was, and then I did another performance when I came again at Potters. Yeah. I was in the Atlas Theatre, and I was a little bit more confident. I was still really nervous, but and then obviously the palladium. So,
and what made you go for BGT then? What made you say this is it for me?
I think I don't know. I was always thinking of doing it. I was always watching it each year, thinking, I should do that. I should get on, and especially with the style of singing I sing, it's all like swing. Yeah. I thought it'd be more suited for Britain's Got Talent. And I just thought, the Queen would love a bit of swing. So I think my granddad as well. When that happened, I just thought, do you know, I've got to do it now, really. And if I get on, then great.
No, I totally agree. You've got to go for it now and see what happens.
Yeah.
And then, of course, it not only has it gone, it's just the fact that when do you know it's actually going to get back to seeing you, or perhaps not? I mean, what's the news on what they're telling you on BGT?
Well, I don't know yet. Obviously, with the live shows, I'm not really sure what's going on with that, because of everything's going on. I don't even know if it's going to be this year or next year. So that is a bit up in the air. But all I know at the moment is that it's on YouTube and it was on the ITV hub, so it did get some coverage, but not.
And you've had 300 hits already.
300,000 views. It's crazy.
It is fantastic, and so
Yeah.
I mean, we can't show it, that's the downside. This is our first time, so you are my very first international guest, Aaron, and I'm happy for that, and I'm very excited. Your dad, Steve, you said that he's a hairdresser?
Yeah, he's a hairdresser in Eltham, including my mum. Both got a shop there. So
did they do your hair?
He did for the audition, and my dad did this.
So
yeah.
Did you see? What do you think of my hair?
I think it's all right. It's not bad.
Yeah, but my wife did it, and can I tell you now? For the last week, people have been calling me the monk. But I've been trying to stop that from looking at monk, but it has been that bad. So look, what I was going to say to you is, what's the rules on this BGT? Because what would be nice is to have you back and doing it properly on our Potters page with Nigel and giving us a song.
Oh,
I mean, what are the rules for BGT? Are they allowing you to do things like that?
The only thing I'm not, well, it's not that I'm not allowed, is that I've got to contact them first, and that's if the press get involved. But this isn't the press. This is just somewhere I've been going for.
Yeah, this is like mates. This is like mates, isn't it?
Exactly.
I didn't, because I don't watch the things like Unseen Bits. It wasn't for Jeff the poet. I don't even know Jeff Watson. Jeff turned around and said, "Hey, look, Aaron was on BGT." I went, "Get out of it." And he said, "It's the Frith." And I went, "I'm sure that's Kenny and Steve." And he was sort of saying, like, "You remember them?" And I go, "Yeah, of course I do." And so I watched it. I went like, "Wow, tremendous." So people, if you really get a chance, go on YouTube, put Aaron Frith and have a look. And then we cross our fingers and try and get you to come back and sing, because I'd love that.
Well, of course,
Now, where's my son, Roddy? Oh, he's in the toilet. I tell you, Aaron, just before you go, mate, I was just saying that my son went, "Wow, what backing track?" Because he loves the song, Roddy.
Yeah.
He loves MB, like Michael Bublé. Where do you get your backing track? What he was going to ask you?
I get them on this website called Karaoke Version, and it has thousands of backing tracks which have been produced by bands. And you
I know that. But I mean, Roddy was just saying to me, "Roddy, you loved his version, didn't you?" I mean, Roddy sings loads.
Yeah. He called me at the wrong time. I was on the toilet.
He was on the toilet. But yeah,
right. How you doing?
Yeah,
hair, mate.
You got to get those to that.
I mean, he's had it all cut off for charity, so unbelievable. But he says he got it from Karaoke Version, so we know that. So
really? That was a good.
Yeah, I just searched it up.
What, for Toxic?
Yeah, but I searched up. Sometimes it don't come up if you just put Toxic. I searched up Postmodern Jukebox on it, and it has all the songs, and that's where I got it from.
But no, it sounded really good, didn't it?
It sounded fantastic. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking, like, bloody hell, he's got a big orchestra behind him. But it was pure backing track.
Yeah, and you can request them as well. So, and they'll produce it for you.
So one quickie, thank you, son.
Oh, okay.
It's ready, sir.
I was going to ask another question.
No, you are. Yeah.
It's just. So, what was the like your day like actually auditioning? What did it like consist of? Was it a lot of waiting around, or?
It was a lot of waiting around. I had to get there at 12, and there's two shows. So you got the morning show, which I think was at I think that started about 2, and that run till about 4, and then our show, which I was in the evening one, was in around 8 o'clock till about 10. But I got there about 12, started at 12, and throughout that we had to do a load of filming. All those behind the scene bits, what you do on the box, that's all being done just in case they want to put that on the edit. So it was lots and lots and lots of waiting around.
Right. And in your backstage like interviews, were they telling you what to say, or were they just asking you questions?
Not what to say. Actually saying that, they were parts of it. There's a bit where you see a load of us sitting in the waiting room where there's loads of other contestants. They say sort of a gist of what to talk about. Like they say, I'll just talk about your day, and you just waffle on and on.
Right.
Then they might go to you, that was really good, that bit. Say, really looking forward to, I want to see you perform. I really, really hope you do well on that. So those sort of bits, they might tell you what to say. But when you're with Ant and Dec, that's just all natural.
Normal chat, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's why I was so nervous, because before I went on to the screen with Ant and Dec, we did a film where I'm on the box, and one of the behind, like the tech people, went up to me and said, "Okay, Aaron, it's your audition now," and I was just going with it. And I thought, no, it ain't my audition yet. So I just kept saying, "Oh yeah, no, it's not really, is it? It's not really." And then Ant and Dec came along, and I was like, "Yeah." But
I think though, Aaron, you came across so natural and
Confident, yeah.
and it was, you had that lovely way about you.
Oh,
So,
good.
Right.
And of course your song and all that, I thought was fantastic.
No, that's really good. Right.
Cheers,
Okay.
Roddy.
Cheers. See you
Roddy
later.
just goes.
See you later.
He squeezed me out there. But so look, something I meant to say, that you announced that you was single. No, you said you had a girlfriend.
I had a girlfriend,
On your Facebook page, you say you're single. What's going on?
Oh, am I? Oh, that's probably been there for years. I'm not too good with all like social media.
No, nor am I. Trust me, I don't know what.
I don't really know how to get rid of that, but I am in a very loving relationship.
And
For 3 years so far.
have I met her then?
Yeah, you probably have. We came a couple of years ago. I'm sure I have shown you her, but whether you remember, that was her first time she'd come. So,
quite scary, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, definitely.
I know. Well, I'm glad to hear you're in love, but I did find it funny that I went on Facebook and it says single, and I was kind of like, well, surely you would have changed that, mate, if you're in love. But I thought, hello, this is why he shaved his hair. He's trying to get a new lady. Get out there.
Yeah. But
Aaron, I'm gonna say goodbye to you. I really love you coming up. Give
my
a love to like Steve and Jill and Kenny, and of course your girlfriend that you kept secret. You still kept secret a name then, mate. Don't think I don't want to know it. I don't think you didn't mention it. What was it?
Maylee.
Laylee?
Maylee.
That don't even make sense, does it? That don't even sound like right, does it? I don't know. You're probably making that up to get David Walliams, because didn't he come on to you on the video?
He did. As soon as I came on, he was standing up.
Clapping up, gave you the red, gave you like the big, voting cross.
Yeah. I think that actually relaxed me.
I think it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But you were brilliant. And if you can, we're going to try, and I'll talk to Nigel, and we'll try and get back on the Potters page and have a real big. We'll have a song. We'd love that. We'd love it.
Definitely, I'd love that. I can't see why I wouldn't be able to.
Well, as long as you're okay with that, and we don't get told off.
No,
Aaron Frith, I'm going to say goodbye to you, mate. Lots of love.
Cheers, Mark. You too.
Thank you for coming on.
You too.
How great was that? Take care, mate. Bye-bye. Oh, see, we've just met BGT with over 250,000 hits. Well, 300,000 hits. So, what a lovely guy. A really genuine. Again, a fan that's come to Polo so many times. Now, look, I'm going to get comfortable because I'm going to introduce you to now someone else who's been BGT who has just joined us. And his timing is awful. I mean, we didn't know this was going to happen. I don't think any of us realised this was going to happen to us. But I'm going to bring on Ben Langley. Ben Langley, I'm going to say hello to you, Ben.
Hello, can you hear me?
Mate. Yes, we can. You're in your park, I see.
Yeah, I'm in the garden. It's a lovely day, isn't it?
Lying. You're lying. That cannot be your garden, Ben.
It's a big
one.
one.
You living in a mansion?
Yeah, I've got a tent in a field.
You just park yourself up, make it look good, but that is an absolutely gem of a garden, Ben.
Oh, thanks.
Where are you in to be exact? What part of area are you?
I'm in South Norfolk, Mark.
Oh, South Norfolk. What's that like?
Yeah. Further than that, it's sort of near towards Diss, to be honest.
Oh, well, there you go, mate. Well, look, We saw your garden recently, didn't we? On your incredible dance set with your family.
Oh, yeah, that's what happens, Mark, when you've got a choreographer as a wife.
Oh, what's her name, Ben?
Sarah.
So, I mean, honestly, it was fantastic. I went like, wow, my mouth dropped. I saw it come on the I went, what about this? This was fantastic. Yeah. It was fantastic. And your two kids, what's their names?
That's Elwood and Loxley on there.
We've got to meet them eventually. And of course, you just didn't. Yeah. You didn't stay long enough at Potters. Well, none of us. We shut down before I got to meet the family properly. I did say hello to Sarah once, didn't I? I had a little chat to her briefly. But fantastic. I'm really impressed. And how do you watch that, mate? How do you watch to tell everyone to watch it?
What do you mean?
Is it on YouTube?
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, it's on YouTube under #FamilyTime. Yeah, and what we did a big old dance to quite a well-known High School Musical song, and it was something that Sarah really, really wanted to do in response to the pop song parody that I did a few weeks before that called Die Corona. And so we rehearsed it with the children for a couple of days. A bit diva like our children.
I just don't know how you did it. I just looked in awe. It was fantastic, Ben.
I know.
Ben, the kids were fantastic. Everybody was. I was like, wow, the Langleys are here, everybody. It was brilliant.
Oh, I know. Very blessed with these beautiful children, aren't we?
Yeah, lucky. So look, you've been on VGT.
Yeah.
How long ago? Was it last year or the year before?
It was 2018.
See, it goes so quick. Time flies.
Oh, so it so does. It really, really, really does. And I mean, it was such an amazing experience. I was just hearing Aaron there speak about his experience, and it wasn't much different than mine, really. Everybody there at VGT are amazing people. I think I've sort of come out of it a bit of an ambassador for that show, because I think it's so important for people like us, Mark, that it's the only real vehicle that on TV that we've got to sort of showcase our talents, really. So I'm glad to say that we were really looked after on there, really.
No, I love that. And then, of course, as Aaron said, he's got 300 hits, 300,000 hits.
That's fantastic. It really is amazing.
Now, seriously, Ben, that's nothing like yours, is it?
Well, no, it's not. But I've been out of the closet for 2 years, haven't I?
So seriously, I mean, like, you can now warn Aaron how big this is going to become. So how many hits have you had now on YouTube?
21 million.
It's fantastic.
21
million. It's incredible. And I suppose it's like you go international, don't you? You really are. Like, everyone from all over the world watches.
Yeah, it's a really, really great thing. And of course, the footage is great because Britain's Got Talent looks fantastic on the screen. So if you're lucky enough, like me, Aaron, if you're still listening, to get to be looked after in the edit there, and you've got an amazing show reel for the rest of your life, really.
Oh, God,
And the wonderful thing as well, Aaron, if you're still listening, is that anybody who goes on it really is so lucky, because as soon as you step foot on a live stage, there's a high percentage of people in the audience who already know you, also they think. So, the battle is halfway there, really. You always get a very good reception from the people who have seen you on it. So it's a really good thing to do. Really, really is.
No, I totally agree with you. And of course, it's when we noticed you almost, to a point, the fact that we suddenly saw you. And I'm sure it was all down to Nigel and Nikki who met you. Nikki met you, was it at P&Q or Pauline Quirk? What was you doing?
Well, Nikki and Nigel came to see one of the last shows at Pantomime I did in Norwich. And so they got me into Potters for a meeting. But I think Nikki's children go to PQA, which coincidentally I wrote the West End show for. So this show I've written is being performed, well, not now, but being performed for 4 years at Her Majesty's Theatre, and I've just written the new one as well. So it's a small world, isn't it?
It's fantastic. And then, of course, we didn't really know much of you. We saw you on BGT, but we didn't know. And then suddenly they said, we've going to do a pantomime this year. And we went, wow, a panto, itching. I've been itching for years to do a panto. And then they said, right, meet Ben Langley. He's going to write it for us. And what fun we had. Albeit, I think I think I drove you insane, didn't I?
Well, you all did, but in the most loving, wonderful way.
I mean, there you are. You've been doing professional pantos, and all these people have done pantos for like many years, and then suddenly you get lumped with us. Seriously, I hadn't even done a gag, had I? Ben, I'd never done a gag. I'm not a gag teller.
No, you're not. No, you're pure character on stage. You are, and so you're not a gag man at all, and I understand that. But what work that you put in, though, Mark, and with everyone else, I mean. That first night that you walked out to do that script, you nailed it, you stormed it. And then it was, maybe it was the same moment that you realized that I wasn't so bad after all either. At the same moment, I realized, my God, he can really do it as well. So,
I think it was that one of sort of strange thing. Is like, are we even going to put? I imagine when we first started, I could see you going like, he can't even get that one line. He can't get that line. And I was thinking, you were saying, he's a prat. He can't even get. How are we going to get through this?
Yeah, I know.
It was some real simple stuff, but I mean, when you just don't go with script, and I've never done a script thing before, but I have to say, Ben, it went down absolutely fantastic. All those who watched it, we had a fantastic reaction. And then, of course, Ben, you, lo and behold, we're going to kick you in to come and join us from after January, after you had a season at the circus. And that was fantastic for you. That was a great experience. And looked brilliant with JKs.
Yeah, that was just wonderful. That was. I mean, I always wanted to stay in Norfolk for the Christmas period.
Yeah.
Because I've been lucky enough to be at the Norwich for 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
So I was really sniffing around a job in Norfolk, and lo and behold, Jack J turned up on the scene. Who, for those of you who don't know, he's the J family who lovingly and amazingly put on these shows at the Hippodrome Circus in Great Yarmouth. They came to see me, and we had a chat, and they were very keen for me to come and join them. So it was a no-brainer, really, for that Christmas.
And we came to watch it. It was fab. You just fitted in like a glove. It just was perfect for you, mate.
Yeah, thanks. It was really great. It's just lovely having a playground, isn't it, Mark?
Yeah.
I mean, that at Potters and up on that lovely big stage, and those amazing quiz shows that you do over at the Terrace Bar. It's a playground for you, and it's just a gift, really. We're very much looked after here in Norfolk, aren't we?
Yeah, very much so. And then, of course, you came on board with us, and within weeks, because you were learning the shows and getting to rehearse stuff, and we had some brilliant gags with you, didn't we? Where we set up the audience, and it was fantastic. It went really well. And lo and behold, we get cut short, and this is it. And this Sunday, who would have believed I'm talking to you now on a phone, and you're in a beautiful garden. I'm in my conservatory. It's incredible, isn't it?
It is. It's bizarre, isn't it? But you know what? We know we were just getting our feet under the table and finding some great formulas there, and really, really seriously big laughs there. And so many things that I was beginning to look forward to my working week.
Yeah.
But hey, we're going to look back on all this, and we're going to go, well, that was great. Those moments, those weeks we had off, we reconnected with people in our families. We remember that when we did that in the garden that day, and we'll have wonderful memories, hopefully. So when we go back to work, we're fighting fit, and we're all ready for it. When
you say fit, Ben, I like to query this situation.
What have you been doing? Have you been doing your work?
Because I hate everything. I hate the gardening, I hate the DIY. And then Claire says, come on, let's have a walk. Now, if you know, I don't even walk the 300 yards up the Potters. I actually drive up the Potters. And then suddenly I'm walking every day. Unbelievable. More than I've ever done.
For those of you who don't know, Mark Brewer actually bought a rowing machine last week, but he realised it didn't come with any oars. So he just sat there and drifted.
Ben, I'm going to say goodbye to you, but you've been doing daily poems.
Yeah, I've got one for you.
Come on then, mate. Let's hear it. We'll say bye.
Here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I once took an expedition into Mark Brewer's beard. It took 2.5 minutes and was exactly what I feared. Peering into a deep, dark bush, I saw it hanging there. It was a welling medal from... No, I got that wrong.
You're the expert. Don't get it wrong.
Yeah. Here we are. We'll do it again. Right, just forget it. Forget. I've got a poem for you.
Right. They won't notice.
Here we go. Get ready, love. Here we go. I once took an expedition into Mark Brewer's beard. It took 2.5 minutes and was exactly what I feared. Peering into the deep, dark bush, I saw it hanging free. It was a welling medal from 1973.
We got there, Ben. Ben, thank you so much. We'll look forward to seeing you back on our Zooms with Nigel. Lots of love to you, mate.
And thank you very much to your lovely wife. It's Claire, isn't it?
Claire, yes, mate.
Yeah, well, she's Scottish, isn't she?
Scottish kid, yeah. I don't talk to her.
She said, "Oh, Ben, you need a mask, Ben.
She's coming in, Ben. She's coming in.
Hello there. She said, "Oh, I send you a wee mask." And I thought, "Oh, that's nice. You know, keep me safe there." But she actually did send me a wee mask. I mean, what's all that about?
Oh dear.
That's exactly what I need. Ben,
love you all. See you soon.
Thank you. Take care, mate. Love to say this and everyone. To your family. Take care, Ben. See, this is like, you didn't expect this is going to be like this, did you? You thought like it's going to be the brewer just talking, and I'm enjoying the chat with people. Now, before I do birthday shouts, there's someone else been waiting patiently. Peter Torbit. So I'm going to explain who Peter Torbit. I'll make sure I've got any messages out there. You know, like people keep sending messages. The phone's too small. These are the things I'll have to think of when you send up a message. I can't read it. I'm too blind as a bat. What does that say there? After all, Christine Sutcliffe. See, I have to take the glasses out. So look, let me say, this is a show promoter that has come to Potters again for many, many years. Peter Torbit, how are you?
Hi, Mark. How are you?
I don't know. This is the strangest thing. And who would believe that I'd be talking to you in your house?
This is doing my nut in, Mark. What can I say?
Of course it is. Peter, just because people don't know what it means, explain yourself when I say like you're a show producer, promoter.
Well, basically, I run a company that we actually produce 12 shows. And normally we have, on average, about 14 to 18 shows out per weekend. And to go from that to what we're at now is an absolute fright. Yeah, it must be. And do you have you got a worry of looking after the people? Peter, do you feel that when you've got so many shows and all those people are expecting to look after you or you to look after them? I mean, is that a fear or what, mate? What? It absolutely is a fear because it's everyone's on lockdown now. The whole industry, the whole world is actually very uncertain. We don't know what's going to happen. We're only taking it literally 2-3 weeks at a time, waiting to find out what the government says, waiting to find out where we can be let back into theatre. And there's an awful lot of work happening behind the scenes. In actual fact, getting ready to reschedule, moving shows as they happen. So we don't sit still. We don't just do absolutely zippo. We've got to move, and there's a team actually moving shows, and currently they've moved 100 shows away from April, May, and June. And June we've got at this moment in time. Yes. We've actually got. Is young Claire there? Can I hear young Claire?
Claire's in the distance. Yeah, listening.
Yeah. Everything's crossed. Everything's crossed to make sure that's happened. But we have got Plan B and Plan C for you. So everything is in place. It's amazing. And for those who are totally unaware that
Pete came to me and said, like, why don't you do a Brewer Unleashed? And I said, oh, I don't know. He said, no, it's going to work. It's going to work. And I said, well, it'd have to be in Essex because we have a great catchment area in Essex. And he said, well, better than that, I can give you Southend Pavilion. And that's right, Pete, wasn't it? I mean, that's how
absolutely.
It went, really.
That's exactly how it went. And I remember saying to you, Mark, when we went on sale, I said it went on sale to the priority customers on the Friday, and it went on sale in general release on Monday. And I remember saying to you, if we do 500 seats by that weekend, I think we'll do all right. You know, I think we'll do all right because that's the normal way that things normally run. We normally sell about 500 in the first few days, and then we push it up to the 1500. You sold 1,200 tickets in 48 hours.
Unbelievable. It's the Potters, people. I tell you.
Well, we've still got them. And believe it or not, Mark, I get an update every Monday morning. Yeah. People are still buying tickets for June the 7th.
Unbelievable.
For June the 7th. We don't even know what's happening.
No. I know, mate, and we're crossing our fingers. The plan B is the fact they might still give us another late June date, might they? Pete?
We have that in the frame, and we've got another date in the frame just in case. Yes, but listen, if we the problem is we don't know how the government's going to work. We really don't know. It's so uncertain. So we'll just keep everything crossed that. Everyone in the South End, Essex, South Essex, the whole area get a chance to see you on the Cliffs Pavilion stage.
If they dare.
And I tell you something, I've got special dispensation to make sure you can use the super soaker into the balcony.
They couldn't even believe it. I had a phone call from South End Pavilion saying, like, we just sold 1,200 tickets. Who are you? It was like, who are you? No one's done this. No one has done this to us so fast. And they didn't know who it was. And Peter was just sitting there laughing and said, I told you. I told you so.
Absolutely correct. That's a true story.
I know.
That's an absolutely true story. So, yeah, no, it's all good. The business will return. There's no question about it. There will be casualties along the way. But you know something? Everyone's going to need something to go out to get cheerful for.
I think so. I think, and it's the fear of the theatre thing of how do we get so many people into a theatre without. I mean, really, it's down to the cure, isn't it, mate?
Well, do you know something? By the time they get round to theatres, because hopefully the government's got their finger on the pulse and they'll stagger the industries that open. Hopefully, by the time they get round to theatres, it will pretty much be done.
Yeah, well, I cross our fingers. Peter, just very quickly, before, what band was you in? I was trying to think of what band was you in the early, when you were young, Pete, when you was young.
Oh, many moons ago. I was a session bass player, played in various bands, but then I helped put together a show, which actually comes to the Potters every year, called the Illegal Eagles. Put that through in '96. Yeah. And I was the first bass player in that. Then I formed the show, the Chicago Blues Brothers, which I've performed on Potter stage a number of times with. I spent 5 years with a guy called Van Morrison.
Yeah, who's he?
He's some, depending on what day you catch him, he can be really miserable or a really lovely guy, but the latter is very rare.
What a nice guy.
Yeah. Well, he's a miserable sod, bless him. Yeah. By his own admission, I spent 5 years working with him, and it was an interesting 5 years of my life.
Well, again, a unique voice. One of my wife's favourites, apart from Rod Stewart, of course. But Peter, thank you for insisting me trying to do the Unleashed. And
you are very welcome. And I'm not going to let you off the leash either, because we've actually already got the date booked for next year, which we'll release. Shall I say release on stage.
Thank you, mate. You take the mickey like most people. I know you're a big fan of Potters. I know that you come. I don't know how
Really
many
am.
years coming.
I've been coming there about 22 years.
Yeah, it's incredible, and I love you for it, as Potters people do. And say hi to Jane.
I definitely will do. Thank you so much, Mark, and love to Sky and Roddy as well as Claire.
I will do, mate. Lots of love.
Bye, Claire.
Pete, thanks for joining me, Pete. Lots of love, mate.
Thank you.
Super guy, really lovely guy. So, look, I want to do some shout outs. And I'm trying to have a look at this. If people say no, I saw Christine Sutcliffe say hello, Linda Matt, and loving this house party. I apologise if I talk. Hi, Jacqui. How are you? Who's been trying to comment? Colin. It's Colin Reynolds. Oh, please let me talk to Colin Reynolds. He's one of the guests that I've been going live with. Do you know, I talk to Colin most days on the phone. We just chat, don't we, Colin? I'm going to hopefully, Colin Reynolds, hopefully you're there. I'm going to hopefully try and get to you, mate, if you come in. But he wrote a poem about me. I mean, you know, I thought, like, oh my goodness, what was that about? And it really was a sweet, lovely poem, and I posted on my page. And I'm not asking him to do my poem now, but we'll see if we can get to me.
Just see his internet cut out.
His internet cut out. Wow, he's 88 years old, Colin Reynolds. What does he know about it? It's what my mum. So I'm hoping you get it on. But look, if we get to talk to Colin Reynolds, and it's only a good day, I want to do some shout outs. And look, Jacqui Speed, and all of Shelby, of course, Steve, the husband. Again, lots of lovely fellows, but she works at Basildon Children's Outpatient Department. To all the girls out there, a big hello. She's been pushing them to listen to me. Isn't it cruel when they haven't got a clue who I am? And they're like, well, who is this geezer? And he just waffles on and he goes off at a different distraction. But look, Jacqui Speed, we love you out there. Well, we love all our key workers and all NHS. We love you dearly. I got my badge, got it on. But to all the girls at Basildon Children's Outpatient Department, it's a big hello to you. And I hope you're getting used to me talking to you. So I send all my love. And of course, they're in the little gang of the Banks gang. The Banks' gang, where, of course, the Banks gang is where my son Roddy has fallen in love. Finally fallen in love. I say, he's fallen in love. It's not like me, but, you know, I fall in love lots of times before I found my true love. My Scottish wife. She's listening. That's why I have to say that. Until she goes. If she goes, I'll talk to you about other stuff. But look, everyone to you. Now, Rachel missed her 8th birthday party. So Rachel Flo, look, Flaxseeds, we're going to say happy birthday, 8 years old. And it was at the end of March. She was so disappointed. But Rachel, happy birthday. That's to you, and I might sing happy birthday to you if I'm in the mood. I'll see your other birthdays, what birthdays we have. Look, let me try and find my birthdays because I wanted to say that to it. Colin Reynolds, lovely. Look, it's Dale's birthday, of course. I don't know if Dale, I tried to gave you the link, Dale, to come on, mate. I don't know, where are you? If you're on any time, like, I don't know what the messages are. I'm as blind as a bat. Look, I've had to put this down. I can't see the message even there. What's that message saying? Hello, I am. Oh, hi. So look, Dale and Fiona, it's your birthday, Dale Howe, and of course you're looking after Bob. He's poorly, and you're looking after him at your hand. Bob, I don't know how old Bob is, but Bob's really, really, really old. But Dale, we love you. A big happy birthday to you. I gave you a link. I don't know why you're not on it, but some people don't know how to work this because of your age. But you're only 67. That's a few years older than me, Dale. What the hell are you doing? And I don't know what I'm doing, but there's people who know what they're doing. And you are a wild family, and I love watching what you two get up to, well, the whole family get up to. So, Dale, happy birthday to you, mate. Kim Allen's 55. Mel Lake's 32. Mark's 48. Mark Jones for that. David Dumbena, 89, Dave. 89, mate. So, big happy birthday to you all. I might just sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. You. Happy birthday to everybody. Rachel, who was late, who missed it. but more put it down. Happy birthday to you, to all of you, big happy birthday to you. Now, what else got to talk about? Where's James Hearn? He was going to say he was going to try and talk to me, James Hearn. I don't know what happened to James Hearn, because I just don't let him join in, because James Hearn is more insane than me. So if you imagine me coming on and he trying to talk, it would be a bit chaotic. So I'm going to say to you, what's the future? What's the future? Look, everyone, the future is the fact that this is a tryout to see if it worked. And if it does work, I'm hoping to have other things, like Colin Reynolds is trying to talk to me on the phone at this moment. See if we go on speaker and I'll have a quick spat. See if this works. This might even work. It might give me a chance. Go on speaker, Claire. Yeah, go on speaker. Look, this is Colin. Look, it's not on FaceTime. Look, Colin, I'll go this way. Colin, everyone's listening to you. You're ringing to me. Colin. Oh, that doesn't even work properly, does it, mate? Hi, Colin.
Hello.
There you go. I don't know if you can hear it. I might either give you a thumb up, but I can't even read it to see if it's getting at that. But Colin, what's happened to your internet, mate?
Yeah, I've got you on the speaker. Yeah, I can see you on my laptop, but you're not hearing me.
Well, I can hear you on my phone, mate. That's it. But I'll try and sort it out, Colin. And I want to talk to you about your poem. In fact, obviously, I want to talk about how you're gardening, your DIY, your family man. You've got Russell, Elaine, and Lindsay. Lindsay does her shimmy stuff. You do a baker. All I'm saying is you get on my nerves, Colin. And I wanted to put a face to that person who gets on my nerves. So, Colin, I'll talk to you tomorrow, mate, if I can. We'll try and sort it out.
Okay.
Lots of love, mate.
I'll come onto your system, but we're not able to link up. I don't know why.
I don't know. You're just old, Colin. You're just old, mate. That's all it is. Take care. Take care, Colin. Love to you, mate. Right. So the plan is, as you know, we're going to do the big quiz, don't we? We're going to do the big bad quiz. And I believe now it's on Tuesday. And I'm looking forward to next Tuesday. Come and join in with that. It's not going to be on this page, I don't believe. I think it's going to be on the Big Potters page, the big quiz. But we'll find out. This is all exciting to find out. It's lovely to talk to people. And these are the people I'm going to try and talk to tomorrow. So these people will get a link and see if you can work it. Not like Colin, who couldn't work it. The others did, didn't they? They were geniuses. But Jeff the Poet, I want to talk to you. I'm going to do the Jeff the Poet challenge. He goes to Waller Sports Break. He's a good finance man. And I might even ask him a few questions about furlough, see if we ever get it. I'm going to try and get on the page with us tomorrow. It might be tomorrow, might be the next day. But I'm trying to get Heal the World at Home Choir. This is Joe, Cat and Martini. So the three of you, we're going to try and talk to you as well to see how that went. And how such a beast you achieved, what you created in doing it. And well done to you that doing it. I'll talk to you more about that when you come online. I'm hoping to talk to, I'll bring him home, one of our John Valjeans, Phil Cavill. These are the people, if you're listening, I want to talk to you as Phil, because he was John Valjean, the longest running John Valjean. I hope you did enjoy that, bring him home. Wow. Wasn't that magnificent? And a great big fantastic to Nigel to hear all our voices and mix it and give it that little tribute to Carrie's. So that's the plan with that. Anything else? Oh, children! Any children out there who's prepared to actually don't video? You've got to come live. You've got to be able to talk, and you're confident enough to talk a joke. It might be a song, it might be a dance. But what I'm saying to you, people, if you can, these are the things I'd like to do. In fact, like when we get to the weekend, we have a little Sunday fun get together of songs, children's songs. Don't make it long-winded, because I might just cut you, and that might happen. And what else am I going to do? Oh, a quiz. I want to do a quiz with somebody, but I haven't got someone here to do it. A challenge. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a quick fire. Are you smarter than a 10-year-old? And this is for unbelievable prizes. I know you're thinking to yourself, like, what will you win? A chocolate from a washer. But also, you could be getting a bottle of almost like champagne. And there's going to be a Brewers mug. Yes, it's Brewers mug day, where you get a house party mug. I haven't got it here because we haven't got one. Because this is today. This is today when we're trying it all out. But that's what we're going to. So look, I'm looking for a best joke. I'm looking for a song, a specialist like, you know, Ellie. Don't know if you remember Ellie, who came on when we did our Greatest Showman. The contortionist, that was incredible. There's lots of talent out there. So we'll try and find ways of making it very, very personal. So we'll try and get that to happen. I'm gutted. Mike, we haven't got no one to do my quiz with, have we? Mike, he's probably not even listening. He's probably fed up himself. He's probably gone. Yeah. But look, that is the plan. And my daughter, Sky, I don't know where she's gone. I'm going to ask her to come and sit with us. And because she had the quick fire round. We were trying to see for 10 questions. This is the plan. We'll get somebody on and try and do it for 10 seconds. I was going to do it with one of my guests. In fact, I should not have got rid of Aaron now. I should have brought him back to try it to see how clever he was. Colin was going to use Colin. I was going to get him. Dell, don't hand to you, Dell. But the idea is, are you smarter than a 10-year-old? These are children's questions, but an adult, you get 10 questions. Let me say hello to my daughter, Sky. Sky, it doesn't matter. Come here, Dad. We're not doing it. I want you. Look, but she planned some questions. I'm telling you, look at this guy. I better have got this guy. Okay, she's got a shirt as well. And can I just point out, she planned it. And oh, sorry, Sky, I just took you out of that picture. I deliberately took you out. And the questions for this to happen. And the idea is that we're going to be timing you, and the best person will get my mug. And we'll do it over 4 days. Yeah, what a lovely treat. You probably can. Yeah, probably don't want to do that. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to be inviting some people on for the challenge. It's the 10-second challenge. Are you smarter than a 10-year-old? That's the plan. Playing it with? Yeah. Well, no, we're not doing it now.
Oh,
no.
Okay.
You thought we were going to do it now.
I was ready.
She was ready.
I was practicing my game voice.
Yes, you have a serious game voice. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So look, that's it. That's the plan, everyone. What you need, listen, unlike you need a good Wi-Fi system or like a good 4G, 5G, whatever. You need a smartphone, laptop. You need actually a, I'm going to try and move that because my wife has just suddenly joined the picture. Look, she said joined in. Roddy, don't go, mate. Roddy, say like, how am I going to get in this picture? We are going to say goodbye to you for joining us, but we have got something to do. We've got something to do because look, there are people out there who are on their own. And I spoke to Betty Chandler today. She's 89. She's suffering a bit ill today. And I talked to Wendy Sullivan. Not Sullivan. I keep saying that. Wendy Johnson. I spoke to you today as well. I talked to Nanny Roses and the Roses. I try and talk to a lot of kids who are on their own. So we've got a little bit of music. Roddy. Get ready for this. I'm going to say goodbye with this, and you get it. And we're going to get the tune on, and this is our farewell. Roddy won't even know what's happening. There we go. I don't want an advert. So listen to it, guys. This is it. Listen to it. Turn it up. It's music.
Can you see it?
If you're all alone.
Hang on.
Oh no! Stop. Come on then. Who's that? Is that you?
5, 6, 7, 8.
If you're all alone and you need a friend, who are you going to call? Sing it to me.
Mark Brewer.
Yeah, Mark Brewer. If you're on your own, pick up the phone. Who are you going to call?
Mark Brewer.
That's it, everyone. Da, 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 da. Pick up your call. Phone us if you're on your own. I'm going to talk to you. Is that Mike there? Who's that trying to speak to me? Is it you, Mike? Who is that picture? I can't even see it. My eyesight's so bad.
Michael Jacko.
Who's that talking to you? Cut. Wait, who is that person? Stop the music. Who's this person here? Come on. Who are you, sir?
Mark, it's Jacko.
You are kidding me. We can do the quiz. I'm going to do the quiz on you, Jacko. Quickly. Go get the question. I'll set up for you. Get ready. Jacko, how are you, mate?
I'm working hard, mate.
I can't believe you're on. You know, people, quite honestly, some people hate you, Jacko.
I don't know who.
No, there are guests that go, oh, Jacko, we hate you. We hate you. I mean, I love you, Jacko. Because,
sometimes.
I mean, you've been wet enough times on my...
Oh,
No, come here. Jacko, will you try this out? I'm going to do a timing. I'm going to time you. You've got to try and do as many questions in 30 seconds.
this could be a disaster.
But if you can do the 10 questions in 30 seconds, we've timed it. We're going to have a timer. Have we got a timer?
Yeah,
Who's got the timer?
I do.
All right, then. So I'll press the time. Sky is going to do the questions, Jacko.
Okay.
And you're the first one, and you're going to set. This is it. Now, obviously, what do you do, Jacko? Jacko, what do you do, mate?
Financial services.
Yeah, does that mean you're intelligent or what, mate? What's that mean?
No, not at all.
No, well, we're going to find out, because are you smarter than a 10-year-old? Get ready. I'm going to press the start, and then I'll give you. I've only got 30 seconds to get these.
Okay.
I'll
Hopefully.
try and do it as fast as I can, but okay.
Go on
Are
then.
you ready, Jacko?
Yep.
Go.
Which planet has a ring of rocks and ice?
Uranus.
Wrong.
On which continent is the South Pole?
Antarctica.
Well, come on, Jack.
Don't know.
Nanny's got you.
What term is used in tennis for 40-40?
Juice.
One.
Can an ostrich fly?
No.
What is the fiery liquid that flows from a volcano?
Lava.
Yes.
In the nursery rhyme, who lost her sheep?
Last question.
OP.
You've got it. You got 4.
That's not bad.
That was 30 seconds gone.
30 seconds went. I have to
That's pretty
say,
good.
no, but quite honestly,
Yeah, we did get 4.
you got 4 correct answers.
It's not a tough target to beat for the
This
next contestant, but just good. We have to
No,
start
I
back
mean-
up.
I'm a bit
Where was the-
disappointed in you, Jacko.
Where are the questions about banking?
No, well, no, that's the point. This is children's questions. Everyone's supposed to get these. This is a 10-year-old knows these
Yeah.
answers, Jacko.
Well, yeah, I'm older than 10.
Yeah, well, that's no point going for that, Jacko. You've let us down. You have got four, but I'm going to put you on my list.
Leaderboard.
You're on the leaderboard,
Who's
Jacko.
first? 'Cause this
I'm
is
leading.
You were
us.
first. No one else.
Brilliant.
Jacko, 4 in 30 seconds. I'm
That's
embarrassed.
pretty
I've got to go, mate. Jacko,
All right.
did you come on to say something?
No.
Oh, fair enough. I only wish, Jacko, my gun was there and it could reach over and spray you now, Jacko, because that's what I call a disaster. There are kids shouting those answers out at this moment, and you didn't know only well, we didn't even get them through. You hesitated. You got to do it fast.
It was
You
the
can't
pressure.
Well, it just shows you. Just shows you. A man, a banker, and of course, there's another word for you from banker. We're going to
Thank
say, love you dearly. Take away.
Yeah.
Ta-da, Jacko. So that's it, everyone. It's time for the government message. It's coming up to 5 o'clock. I thought I'd only be about 20 minutes doing this. I didn't realise I was going to talk to Aaron for 20 and then Ben 20 and then everyone. So I don't know how I'm going to make this an hour without going on too much. I apologise if you've left me, if you've gone, but don't forget, remember, who are you going to call?
Mark Brewer!
Yes, the Brewers house party. I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you, Michael, Tara, and look out for us. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care, guys. Take care. Ta-da.
Ta-da.
Ta-da. Ta-da.
Ta-da. I'm not
Ta-da.
really